Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be blessing all of you with some of my god-awful opinions and hot takes, so get ready to disagree with me in the comments and let's jump right into it. There is no better way to start a video than hating on literally one of the most popular anime and manga series out there, that being One Piece. I genuinely dislike One Piece. One of my biggest reasons why is the art style. It's just so ugly. Everyone is either 20 feet tall or their nose is 18 inches long. It's just really weird to look at. And if an anime has a weird or rather unorthodox art style, I'm probably not gonna rock with it. That's just me. I'm not into like different kinds of art styles that are really against the normal anime art style. When it's a little different, I'm okay with it, but something like One Piece is just very against the average anime art style and I just don't like it. But another really big reason why I don't like One Piece is because every fan of One Piece says you have to watch like 300 episodes for it to get good. I seriously don't get it. I drop an anime within the first 10 minutes if I'm not enjoying it, so how the hell am I going to commit to watching a couple hundred episodes hoping and praying the anime gets better? Like, it's absolutely insane. I cannot commit to that, but I respect you if you can. If you can do that, that's cool, man, but I don't think I can. That and One Piece is like, what, 1,000 episodes long at this point? There is no way I can watch 1,000 episodes of an anime. I can barely watch a 12-episode anime at this point. And now I will perfectly wrap up this hot take or shit take, doesn't really matter how you look at it. I would legitimately put Boruto above One Piece. I said it. I would put Boruto above One Piece. I'm fucking canceled by the anime community for that one, bud. Going from one very popular series to another, I also really don't like My Hero Academia. I tried to watch it a couple of times and I honestly couldn't get into it, and I can't get past like 3 episodes. The main character is just really bitchy and whiny. The whole eating the hair thing to get powers is a little weird. It's funny though because that's what anime is. It's just weird shit all the time, and that eating hair to get powers basically summarizes anime as a whole. It's always just some weird stuff. And also the majority of the fandom is pretty scary and creepy at times. Like, shipping underage characters with very old characters is also really creepy, and they honestly take their shipping to like a whole nother level where there's just a bunch of pandemonium and anger within their ships, because if you disagree, hell have no fury. This next one is a little personal for me, but I believe Cells at Work is one of the worst shows I have ever watched in like my entire life. I don't know how I made it through it, and I don't know why I continued to watch it. Maybe I'm into a little bit of punishment, but I committed to watching the full series, and I regret that choice every day of my life because Cells at Work was just terrible. And here's another one that will probably spark a little bit of anger within any viewer who is watching this. Attack on Titan is mid. I made a whole video on this before, so I don't really need to go in depth here. If you want more terrible takes, just go watch that video. And in that video, I explain why I think Attack on Titan in general is just very boring to watch. And they keep raising all these questions, and it takes them 56 episodes to answer questions. And then they'll keep raising up more questions, and they won't answer them, and then the ending gets extended and cut into 15 different pieces. I just don't like Attack on Titan that much. I dropped it. This next one is more of a general one for me, but 9 times out of 10, I'm probably not going to like any older anime. Anything from like the 90s, I don't like. I just don't really like the older anime art style. It's just weird looking. I know that one might be a major hot take because people love older anime. There is very few exceptions to this rule, like Chobits. That was a very solid anime, and that's honestly the only relatively old anime I can think of at the moment that I rather enjoyed. But in general, I just don't like older anime with the old anime art style. And I know a lot of people always perceive them as like classics and all of this. I just can't really get into it because of the art style. It just really throws me off. And to keep up with the more general things here, the whole isekai genre is just not good at all. And I don't really think this one is a hot take at this point. A lot of people are very tired of the isekai genre because it's just the same thing copy and pasted with the same boring main character who has like zero substance, and maybe he's overpowered. There has to be a harem too, because there's always a harem, and then you got a little bit of fan service sprinkled in. It's literally just the same thing over and over and over again, with very few exceptions. Sometimes it can be pulled off very well, and they'll change it up and do something different and more creative, and I love that. The isekai genre is terrible at the moment, but in certain situations where they really try their best to make something unique, it can come out really good, but that doesn't happen very often because they just like those quick 12-episode cash grabs of this boring-ass isekai. It's just terrible. And we might as well just stick to the general stuff here that I dislike about anime. CGI, not the biggest fan of CGI. I can't get into it. I always think it looks weird. It's a little bit of a pattern here for me. If things look different in anime that I watch, I probably don't like it. Like older anime art style or very unorthodox art styles. CGI falls into that too. I don't like the look of CGI. I think Beastars was like all CGI or whatever. I couldn't get into it for that simple fact. Could be the best anime in the world. I don't know. Haven't watched it. This next one's very simple. Dragon Ball's kind of whack. Just a bunch of muscly men fighting each other. I don't know anything else besides that because I've really never watched Dragon Ball. I don't even think I've watched one episode or 10 minutes. So I can't get into Dragon Ball. It's just whack. And finally, we have a very personal one for me. Hentillia Access Powers is a bad anime, and the fan base is a little scary. Have I ever watched the Hentillia Access Powers anime or whatever? No, I have not. But I made a video on it speaking about how it got banned in South Korea because of a more or less racist depiction of a character. And when I made that video, I had a couple of people comment saying, it's not racist, or I'm wrong because I didn't watch the anime itself. I'm gonna be honest with you. If an entire country bans an anime because of stereotypes or racist depictions, I don't think I need to be the judge of that at that point. You know what I mean? That's just me. That's my opinion. I really don't feel like I need to be, weighing in on it too much. I'm going to tell you about why it got banned, but it got banned by a whole country. How are you going to defend that? You can't really defend that. I'm sorry. And that's all I got to say about Hentillia Access Powers. And to be honest, that wraps up the video. So thank you very much for watching whatever this was. Check the description for all my links. Tell me your anime hot takes or yell at me for mine down in the comments. Doesn't matter. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.